Welcome back, True Seeker. Want to talk about the death of number 44, Wayde Sims, who was killed earlier today in a shooting. Before we get into that, please go back and watch the videos I put out yesterday, the Jesuit rituals in sports, the fake injury of Jake Butt, and Eric Reed joining the Carolina Panthers. In the case of Eric Reed, he attended LSU, the university where he played football. Hours later, a current LSU athlete, a member of the basketball team, murdered. And absolutely not coincidentally. If you're new here, I talk about the fateful number 44 often and how it's found again and again in suspicious deaths. Right now, we have an unsolved murder mystery. The police say they cannot find the killer, not yet. And we're going to call the police department at the end of this video because I'm going to give them a lead. Anyway, number 44, it's a fateful number. If you're a college athlete and your school tries to assign this number to you, I would not wear it. I would protest and say I will not wear that number because this isn't the first number 44 who died prematurely. We've uncovered them a lot in the 5 years that I've been doing this. So there's something you need to know. It's a secret. It's a Masonic secret. It's the code behind the English language. The English language is based in numbers just like Hebrew. And the code of letters and numbers is called Gematria. It comes from Kabbalah, which is Jewish mysticism, which is important to Masonry. Kabbalah has the core belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. And in Gematria, shooting equals 44, gunfire 44, execution 44, kill 44. A lot of things that have to do with killing sum to 44. For example, military equals 44, soldier 44, infantry 44, trooper 44, officer 44, sheriff 44, and the list goes on. So here's number 44, killed. They don't know who killed him. If you are new here, in Gematria, there's 4 base ciphers. They're based on the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, and the reverse alphabetic order, and the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. So one word will have 4 values, and they're all interrelated. The man who was killed here, Wayde Sims, his name has Gematria of 37. When you flip the alphabetic order around, shooting also has a value of 37. So Wayde Sims goes out in a shooting. And I was reading about Wayde Sims. His father used to be an athlete at LSU. I would imagine that his father has been adopted into Masonry. The majority of collegiate and professional athletes, the reason they made it to where they made it, more often than not, is because they had a father in Masonry. You want to get places in this world, you got to be part of this network. Unfortunately, this network sacrifices its own ritualistically. Every year, when the Jesuit anniversary rolls around, September 27th, you always see all these suspicious deaths. And this is one of them. Anyhow, Wayde Sims with the alphabetic order sums to 118, just like Baton Rouge, where LSU is, where he was murdered. And we've talked about this before with LSU. This isn't the first time there's been a suspicious death in this town. Death in the Jewish cipher is 118. I once predicted Prince's death months in advance, largely in part because of this number right here and understanding this code, 118. So numbers of death surrounding this young man, which is why he was chosen for this murder ritual. And the sick thing is, the people who do this, they probably had his death planned out for a number of years. I'm going to show you why they killed him at age 20, the age he died at. Notice the coach's name is Will Wade. It's a lot of Wades, isn't it? Wayde Sims, Will Wade. Something jumps out about Will Wade's name in light of this being a Catholic Jesuit ritual. And as I've been proving for years, the entire college basketball tournament every year is scripted around the Catholics and the Jesuits. It's how I called the championship dead on 2 years ago before the tournament began. North Carolina over Gonzaga, and 71 the number to look for. Lo and behold, North Carolina beat Gonzaga with 71 points in the championship. Tournament bracket drawn up on the 71st day of the year, and we'll get to why 71 matters. But anyway, Will Wade, the coach of this team, look at his name in the base ciphers in comparison to Catholic. Again, these are Catholic Jesuit rituals. Will Wade and Catholic, perfect. Notice Will, Wade, and religion. The exact same in 3 out of the 4 ciphers. The only cipher where it's not a match, they're numbers that are reflections of each other, 35 and 53. And for those of you who are new here, all of these numbers are very relevant. Consider the Bible, the Gospel. It's 89 chapters long. The reason why is because 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number. Jesus equals 11, the master number. The Gospel's the story of Jesus. If you want to know more, be sure to read my book. Explain the relevance of all of these numbers. With regards to the Catholics, JFK, the only Catholic president, he was number 35. He was killed at age 46. In Catholic Bibles, there's 46 books in the Old Testament. With regards to 46, it's also a number of sacrifice. Genesis 46 begins with a sacrifice. Sacrifice 46, execution 46, Baton Rouge 46. Baton Rouge also has the Gematria 53. Like religion. With regards to this being a Catholic Jesuit ritual, please know that Tigers and Jesuit both have Gematria of 78 and 84. And real quick, just for more information, we talked about how 44 is this fateful number. Let's talk about what happened with the Pope in 1978, who went to bed on the Jesuit order's birthday and was found dead just after midnight, just like Wayde Sims. Pope John Paul I. Notice the 193. That's the 44th prime number. We're going to end up talking more about 158 in regards to the death of this young man. Remember that number? We're going to end up talking about 58 too. Remember that number? But 193, the 44th prime. This Pope, he went to bed on the Jesuit order's birthday, September 27th, was found dead in the middle of the night, September 28th. 9/28/1978, date with 44 numerology. 9 plus 2 plus 8 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 8. 44. 44, the kill number. That was in 78, Jesuit 78. You see? Went to bed on the Jesuit order's birthday. So, 44 again, a death just after midnight. This is deja vu of what happened 40 years ago. If you write out 40 as a word with the alphabetic order, it sums to 84. 84. Last night in Thursday Night Football, the Rams became 4-0. Undefeated equals 40. They defeated the Vikings, who were named on the Jesuit order's birthday. The entire world of sports is scripted by this code. The Masons and the Jesuits control it all. Anyhow, Tigers, Jesuit, this guy played for the LSU Tigers. Now, with regards to him being 20 years old, Catholic equals 71. 71's the 20th prime number. Gonzaga equals 71. Gonzaga Bulldogs equals 71. That's how I knew that North Carolina was going to beat Gonzaga in the tournament bracket that was put out on the 71st day of the year, plus all these other things. You know, I used to have a channel that was popular. Google deleted it. I'd exposed too much, had too many correct predictions from Prince's death to sports championships, college and pro, showing how it's all rigged. But here we go. That Pope who died in his sleep, the 33-day Pope, he was the 33-day Pope, by the way. His name had the Gematria of 158. And Louisiana State University equals 158. Talked about this number a lot in the videos I did on all the different Jesuit rituals yesterday. But the thing about the Jesuits is their birthday is September 27th, but their date of foundation is August 15th. 15/8 like 158. And Freemasonry has that Gematria of 158 too. Once upon a time, Freemasonry and the Jesuits were enemies, but it's clear that somewhere in history, maybe in the 1500s, 1600s, somewhere around there, they didn't become enemies anymore. They became an alliance. And it's why there's so many parallels and tributes to the two that are intertwined in the English language. So, with regards to the Jesuits, and Gematria Jesuit also sums to 42, this guy's initials who was murdered, number 44, WS, Wayde Sims, 42. You know, Jesuit target. 42, also a number stamped all over Black history, and a lot of disgusting ways. I don't know if there's any other way to put it. But here in a moment, we're going to call Sergeant Don Coppola. Sergeant Don Coppola Jr. He's the guy who gave out the statement. They don't know who the shooter is. No arrests have been made. This killing is most likely done by the police. I want you to look at the name Don Coppola Jr. and how it overlaps with Freemasonry. Perfect. In 3 of the 4 ciphers, the only cipher where it's not a perfect match, it's a reflection of the same numbers. And notice the Freemasonry 158. Like Louisiana State University, like August 15th, 15/8, the Data Foundation for the Jesuits. The other thing is the name Coppola has gematria of 33, like federal, like police, like masonry, like secrecy, like order. All throughout this nation, police stations are right next to Masonic lodges. Masonry controls this entire nation, from the government to the media to the sports to the police to the hospitals. This nation is ruled over by a secret society, by an order of secrecy. Notice the name Dawn also sums to 33, like Tigers. Think about Catholic Church, CC. C's the third letter, CC 33. The 33-day Pope went to bed on the Jesuit order's birthday and never woke up again. Again, Tigers and Jesuit overlap 7884. Look at Coppola, 78, like Jesuit. The closest lodge to where this player was killed is lodge number 47. Good lodge number for a Freemason. Their logo, all of Freemasonry, the capital G with the compass set at 47 degrees, a tribute to the 47th problem of Euclid about how to establish foundation. That's why this nation's birthday is the 4th day of the 7th month. Foundation equals 47, government 47, authority 47, policeman 47, cop 47, obey 47, judge 47, gavel 47. So anyhow, I looked up which police station was closest to the campus. He was murdered right across the street from the basketball stadium. Go figure. And it's this station right here. So 225-389-3863. I'm going to see if Don Coppola's in.
Second District, Officer Holton.
Yes, is this the Baton Rouge Police Department?
This is Second District from Baton Rouge Police.
Is this where I can speak to Don Coppola?
Don Coppola is... Let me see, hang on, I'm trying to find the right number. You know what division he works out of? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, I just saw him speaking in the news this morning about the murder of the athlete there at your local university, and I got a lead, but I want to talk to him specifically.
Okay, he's the, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Anyway, I'm trying to find the number for you. Well, I thought it was on my list, but I guess not. What I can do is transfer you to the main dispatch number, and they should be able to find it for you and send. Oh, never mind, I found it. Public information is going to be 389-3948. Just call that number and ask and see if he's there right now.
389-3948?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
All right, take care, bye. All right, let's call another number here. That number doesn't seem to work. Let's try out this one.
Baton Rouge City Police, Blake.
Yes. Is it possible to speak to Don Coppola?
Is it? I'm sorry. Say that again.
I'm looking for the officer Don Coppola, Sergeant Don Coppola.
Okay. Do you know which district he works out of?
Well, I thought he worked somewhere near you because he was in the news this morning talking about the murder of the young athlete at LSU.
Okay. You're kind of cutting in and out, sir. I apologize. Do you have me on speakerphone by any chance?
Yeah, I have to do it that way.
Okay. Now, you said that you thought that he worked out of where now? I'm sorry.
Well, I know he works somewhere there in Baton Rouge. He was on the TV this morning talking about the death of the athlete there.
Okay, well, you're speaking with dispatch, so I have to know specifically what district he works out of, and I can get you to the proper district.
Is Baton Rouge more than one district?
Yes, sir. There's 5 districts.
Okay, I called another station and he couldn't find his number and he gave me a number where nobody picked up the phone, so I just tried this. This was the next number on the list.
Okay, you said you called and they put you through to. I'm sorry, you're kind of cutting in and out. I apologize.
It's okay. I'll call another number. Thank you for your help. It feels like Don Coppola doesn't exist. Some of these police officers are media personalities and named well for the job, like Don Coppola. Let's try one more number. I don't want to give up yet. Hold on. Doesn't it seem like they'd be better organized? Like they'd have an index. Don Coppola, let me see. Oh, here it is.
First District Officer Dorsey.
Yes. Is it possible to speak to Sergeant Don Coppola?
He works in media relations. You have to call that number and try to get a hold of him.
Do you have that number?
See. Hold on 1 second. Yes, sir. It's going to be 389
Okay.
3948.
3948.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, take care. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's the same number we called just a little bit ago, but let's try it one more time. 225 389 3948. Well, nobody picks up the line at media relations. What do you know? Don Coppola works for media relations. Again, if you didn't check out the videos I made yesterday about Eric Reed and Jake Butt, be sure to check those out because it's the same type of rituals, except for they didn't get murdered. But things are done by the same numeric code for the same numeric reasons. Numbers that connect to the Catholics and the Jesuits. And again, Eric Reed went to LSU. You know, he got the good news. This player got the bad news. Keeping things equal, you know. One man's gain is another's loss. So we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.